Hi dolls, welcome back to my channel. In this video, it's going to be the second episode in my Boujee on a Budget series. And in this video, we're going to be making this turning bracelet holder. Alright, so the first things you're going to be needing some felt of your choice, some magazines or old newspapers. And you're going to be needing some toilet paper holders or paper towel holders, your hot glue gun, some trim that I just got from the Dollar Tree, and some scissors. Alright, so starting off, I'm just going to be taking a magazine and I'm going to be rolling it up as tight as I can. Alright, and now that you got it rolled up, you're going to be taking a toilet paper holder and you're going to be placing that onto the rolled up newspaper or magazine, whatever you're using, and you're just going to put as many as your magazine will hold. Mine held 3, but I'm also be having some excess at the end that I'm going to be cutting off. You'll see me doing that in a minute, but you just want to make sure that it is steady and that it's not too flimsy. So you want to make sure you're using enough newspaper or magazine to make sure that the holder is going to be solid. Alright, and this is what you should have after you've put on the paper towel holders. Now next, what we're going to be doing is applying the end pieces of felt that goes onto our holders. So here I'm just measuring the width of the holder so I know how much to cut out, and I'm going to be cutting 2 strips and then be cutting those in half. So I'm going to be having 4 half strips all together so that each strip goes on the end of a holder, just like I'm showing you right here. Okay, so next I'm going to be taking a strip of felt and applying some hot glue onto it, and then we're going to be placing the bracelet holder right on top of it, and we're going to be pressing it down to make sure it's secure. You just want to keep on pressing it and pulling it down to make sure that it's tightly on there. And then once you've done that, you're going to take some hot glue and go around the edges and push those down so that it's laying flat all around the bracelet holder. And here I'm just doing the other end. I'm doing the exact same thing. I'm gluing down the edges to make sure that it is laying flat, and then next we're going to be cutting off the excess felt all around it. Alright, and this is what you should have so far once you have the end pieces put on and glued down. So now we're going to be taking the bracelet holder and a full sheet of felt, and we're going to be laying it down on the edge to make sure it fits, and then we're going to be applying some hot glue. I'm just doing some stripes all along the edge, and then we're going to be placing the bracelet holder right on top of the glue and pressing down to make sure that it's on there tightly, and then we're going to be rolling the felt and the paper towel. You just want to roll it until it's completely covered, and then once you get enough felt, you're going to be taking some hot glue and just gluing that down to make sure you can't see any of the bracelet holder underneath. And here I'm just applying some more glue because I didn't get enough felt, so you just want to make sure that you pull enough and glue down enough so that you won't be able to see the paper towel or toilet paper holders, whatever you're using, underneath it. So you want to make sure you do that, and then after you do that, you're going to just be cutting off the excess felt. Make sure that you're also cutting off the excess felt along the ends of it, like I'm doing here. so it all blends together and that it looks like it's just one piece. Now that we have both of our bracelet holders covered, we're going to be moving on to decorating, and I'm just using this diamond trim that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just taking a bit of glue and placing that along the edge of the bracelet holder. I'm just be placing down the diamond trim and then pulling it around to see how much I'm going to need, and then I'm going to be snipping that off and just gluing it down. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm just going to be doing that to the ends of both of our bracelet holders. Alright, and this is what you should have after you've put on the trim to both of your bracelet holders. And now we're going to be moving on to our DIY Lazy Susan. Alright, so for this, you're going to be needing 2 of these candlestick holders from the Dollar Tree. You're also going to be needing these short, they're like tea light candle holders, also from the Dollar Tree. Some marbles, also from the Dollar Tree. And then you're going to be needing a cake pan, and then also a pie pan that I already spray painted gold. You're also going to be needing some E6000 and then also your hot glue again. So first things first, you're going to be taking the tea light candle holders and some E6000, and I'm just going to be applying the E6000 first, and then I'm going to be applying some hot glue right on top of that. And we're just going to be placing that down right onto the cake pan holder. Sorry, it's a cake pan holder. Now on the top of that, we're going to be applying some E6000 and hot glue again, and we're going to be taking one of the larger candlestick holders and placing that right on top of the tea light candle holder. Now I'm using the tea light candle as a base for this, so it gives the bracelet holder a tiered effect, so that's why we're using both of these candle holders. Alright, so moving on to our other one, we're just going to be applying both of the glues again and just setting it right in front of the one that we just placed down. And you want to be making sure that you're pressing down firmly so that it has a good stick to it. Okay, so now moving on to actually placing the bracelet holders onto the stands. We're just going to be applying both the glues on top of the candlestick holders, and then we're going to be putting the bracelet holders right on top. And you want to be making sure that you're pressing down firmly so that it's on there good and that it stays there. And again, you do want to be making sure that you're pressing down firmly so that they do stay on there, and you want to make sure that you're putting it down with the seam at the bottom. So now, to give it the Lazy Susan effect, you're going to be taking the pie pan and the bag of marbles. Now, I only used one bag, but I probably could have got away with using two because mine was kind of like lopsided. So I would definitely recommend using 2 bags of marbles. You're just going to be putting that in the pie pan, and then you're just going to be placing the cake pan with your bracelet holders on right on top of that, and it should just smoothly turn like a Lazy Susan. Now, again, I would recommend using 2 bags of marbles to give it a like a smoother transition. Alright, and that's it for this DIY turning bracelet holder. It's super easy. It's under $10. I hope you guys give it a try, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, dolls!